Welcome, welcome. Hey, so today, I hope you're on Facebook Live, or if you're joining me from YouTube, wherever you're at, thank you for being here and taking this time for you to reset your day or start your day with an intention. This practice is balancing the energies, balancing masculine and feminine energies. So we'll be doing a lot of right and left interspersing through the class, right and left cross crawl modalities. So I want you to just do what you can. Bring a block, a blanket, anything that would be comfortable in your practice, and let's. Sitting up tall on your blanket, if you have one, or pillow, or just on your mat. I really like to have a blanket handy for my knees and my comfort. Tap in, tune in. What is your vessel, your body, your energy telling you right now? It's telling me to go back to bed. Is it telling you that today's going to be a fabulous day? And let's shift into a more proactive way of setting up our day right now to charge it so that we're feeling like a 10 as we begin the day. Even if you rolled out of bed like a 4, like this, it's going to be a tough one to drag myself to do what I need to do. Now is the opportunity to reset that. To take some deep breaths in, and deep breaths out. What's something that you're looking forward to today? And what's one thing that you might be dreading? I want to say dreading, but can you look at it from the perspective of having it done? And look forward to the feeling you have when that that item is off your plate, or that to-do task, or whatever it is on your list is completed, rather than holding on to the energy and lethargy of pushing to get through it. Feel the feeling of having it already done, and let that embrace your body and your being, because the joy is really truly in the journey. Let that sink in for a moment. Breath in, breath out. Deep ujjayi breaths as we come to our mat. We set the intention. Bring our awareness to how we're feeling right now. Sometimes I like to assess on a scale of 10 what my feeling is, and then notice what my feeling is after class. Can I upscale my physical, mental, and emotional well-being through intention? We'll start with Nadi Shodhan, alternate nostril breathing. So bring your left hand just in a seal of knowledge. We will revisit this mudra. Thumb and pointer finger together, palm open, Jnana mudra. And you'll bring peace fingers to the forehead in this alternate nostril breathing. The right nostril will be closed by the thumb, the left nostril by the ring finger. We'll start on the right side, closing through the left. Inhale for a count of 6, 2, 3. Switch to the opposite side. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same side. Inhale to the right. When we get to the top, slight pause, switch, closing the right nostril, open the left, exhale through the left. So we have the pattern. Inhale again through the left. Let's take it twice more. Switch, exhale. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. One more round. And switch, exhale. Now the right. Exhale left. Now we're going to speed speed the breath up. Inhale, inhale left side. Exhale right. I'll nod my head when we come up. Inhale. And on the exhale, my head goes down. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Same side. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale at the top, always switch, exhale. At your own pace, 10 more rounds. If you want to double time it, you could take 20 more rounds. Last one. And release. So in the middle, I did speed that up. And practice will help you really hone a skill set in alternate nostril breathing. Slow pace at 6 counts, a little faster pace at 2 to 4 counts, and then faster still, just 1 second per breath. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Quite a quick pace. Very cleansing for this time of the year. We're right in the middle of spring, and this is when we get stuffy in our nose. And if you feel that happening, it's definitely a practice to do every day. And let's take the palms open out. We're holding a platter. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the back. Opening. This is more open for the heart and the chest as we squeeze and begin to strengthen the muscles that pull the shoulder blades on the back. And we see an open front side of the heart. Then we're going to take the arms and just cross them forward. And that's more of the front heart, more opening for the back side. Moving through those two movements, inhale and exhale. Open front heart, open back heart. And beginning that cross action of moving left side to right, right side to left, we're crossing the arms. Make a figure 8 with the hands. You can see my figure 8 here. Let it flow. If you think too hard about it, it'll be stiff and rigid. So just let the spine be fluid. Let the arms flow in and out. Again, one more time. As the arms come out, sweep them all the way around and overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up to the sky. Inhale, hold the breath at the top. Mula Bandha, that's the floor lift. Send that energy up the spine, through the spout of the crown of the head like a whale spout, pressing the energy, pushing it upward, 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 and then release it. Taking an exhale, hands to the heart center, shoulder roll, back and down, and take the palms straight out. We're going to cross your right wrist over the left, palms down. Keep turning the palms till they come towards you, or till they're facing each other, and then pull them in towards you. So we're making a circle, pausing here at the forehead. Reverse the circle, and come back out. Release the hands, bottom hand on top, palms towards each other. Circle the hands in towards the forehead. A little touch here. Exhale all the way back out. Release the hands and take it straight up. So still have the wrists crossed, right in front of left. I'm going to spin the palms to each other again. We'll take an even bigger circle. You can pause at the forehead or keep the hands moving forward. So that's going to be a really big stretch. Unwind it. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Release the palms. And let's take the back hand to the front. Spin the palms together. Interlace the fingers. Big circle in and all the way out. Like an offering. And back into the heart. Up to the sky. Release the palms down to the floor. We'll revisit that today. Let's take it up and over to the right. And to the middle, up and over to the left. One more movement with the arms that you'll see in our class today is we'll plant one side and then circle the opposite arm. It comes around, plant, and then sweep forward. It's like you're drawing a circle or a lasso around the head. Right hand, left arm comes around, plant the left arm, right hand comes around. And that's beautiful. Sweeping motion. Left and right. I'm going to take this off one more time. And then come right back to center. Let's twist to the right. One hand behind. Inhale back to center. Twist to the left. Still just warming up the spine. Come back to center. Fold the legs behind you and come onto your hands and knees. I'll turn to the side. You can see what I'm doing. And give it a little shift. Rock side to side, forward and back, up and down, and all around. Whatever feels really appropriate today. I'm going to take the right leg out to the side. We'll start here. Press the heels back, hips back to the heels, and then pull the hands back to bring the torso forward. Push the hands into the mat to bring the hips back to the heels. And we'll take that pull push action so the shoulders are getting warmed up. Hips to the heels. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Forward. Pause here. Take the left arm to the sky. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, thread the arm all the way through, and we're taking that across the body again. So my arm's coming towards you. The right hand remains on the floor, and it supports the neck. So we're not so deeply pressing into the neck. In fact, your head at the side of the head pushing the floor away will keep the neck safe. Draw the right shoulder blade onto the back. Big smile. And a big breath. We're going to unthread the left arm. So push down with your right. Float it all the way to the side. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Walk your hands back. And we'll come up. We're going to turn the toes to the sky. Let me face you so you can see what's happening here. So the legs turned out. I'm turning the toes to the sky. Up and over in Parigrasana, gate pose. Deeper stretch for the inner thigh. Come back to center, cross the arms over. And I'm going to kickstand the back foot. Exhale, bending the front knee. Bring the hands to a block or floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee. Again. And then as you come forward, take it on top of, above the kneecap. So you can bend the back knee and open up the quad. My front leg is assisting the safety of the back leg by pulling the heel back, and the back knee is pushing into the floor and lifting slightly. There's a dragging sensation too for the back leg. Do not be on your kneecap, right? That's going to be unhealthy for the knee. Release that, straighten the front leg. We'll take the hips all the way back into a runner's stretch here and pause for a couple of breaths. And then come back to the kickstand position. So you'll be on the side here. Sweep the right leg all the way to the back of your mat and take it in a little pulse action. Pressing the heel. And then pointing the toe. And push off with the opposite leg. If the shin's to the mat, you can press into the top of the foot. 3, and on the fourth one, we're going to take it all the way back into downward facing dog. You can probably feel a slight difference between your right and left. So we're going to warm that up on the left side now, doing the same movements. Bring the knee to the floor, take your left leg out to the side, and press the hips to the heels. So the inhale, we're coming forward. The exhale, we're pressing the hips back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Right into the inner thigh. And I did a lot of running yesterday, so this feels super yummy to get all that tension and built up lactic acid. Stretch it out, open it up here. One more time. Hands and knees, right arm reaching. We're going to circle it through, thread to the other side. The crossing of the arm. Hold here. Let the left arm bone come back into the shoulder socket. So you can feel more open on the left side, spaciousness. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwinds. You're pushing down through the left arm. Right arm raises. Exhale, bring it to the floor. Walk your hands back. So we're still in this side extension of the left leg. Turn the knee up, point the foot, and then take a big side bend stretch. Right arm comes up and over. Back to center, the arms straight out. Let me show you what that looks like. Then we'll close right arm to left. I'm going to pivot on the back knee, bend the front knee and bring the hands to the floor or block. So it may look like this if you've got a block. And then we'll just take it forward and back. And it's quite possible if your back knee is very close, if it's too close here, you can be on top of the kneecap. So walk the front foot forward. Get a pretty good space between your front foot and back knee. And then we'll bend the heel, straighten the front leg, bend the heel coming in. You're not bending the heel, bending the knee. Pause right here. Hold 3, 2, 1. Take it straight back. Hold here. Might be helpful to have a block on either side. No blocks, one block. You get to decide what's going to work best for you. That's the beauty of your practice. This is your practice, your time to tune in. If you want to move in a different direction or add to any of these postures, you feel free to do that. You can amp it up and challenge yourself, or you can really turn inward and make this a little more love to yourself. So let's bring the left leg out to the side and sweep it all the way around to the back and take a little pulse. Heel, toe, flex, point, forward and back, the torso's moving. And as I push into the floor with the hands, I'm going to raise the knee and the hip and then lower it back down gently. And again, we're teaching the muscles to work a different way, right? We can't cheat here. Your arms have to actually leverage the pressure of your back foot in order for the hips to lift and the knee to come off the ground right here. So a law of physics. And then take it into a full downward facing dog, pedaling the feet out. Let's take your feet. Actually, let's keep your feet here. Come to the top of a push-up. Bring the knees to the floor. And then lift the feet and cross one foot over the other. We'll lower down in a chaturanga. And then release to the floor. Tops of the foot comes to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. And just give it a little Nagini sway. Exhale, release. So you still have the ankles crossed. You can bend and reverse the push-up. Bringing the feet to the floor, all the way back into a downward facing dog. We'll see that posture today as well. Let's take the feet wide now. Walk your hands back to your feet. Back, back. And as soon as the hands get to the middle of the mat, shift off center, taking the hips behind the heels. Widen the thighs by pressing into the outer edges of your feet. And then lift the foot off the ground. So all the weight's in the heel. You might remember, as a kid playing a tug of war with your family member or friend over a toy. Once they let go, you fall backwards. So you're in the same scenario here. If you let go of your hands, you would fall backwards, okay? You really want to tip the scale, the hips lengthening, and the whole opening of the back posterior chain. And bring the hips over the heels. Now they're even. Bring elbows to knees, deeper bend here. We're bringing the head above the heart. We don't want to pass out. Slow rise all the way to standing, and then bring your feet together at the back side of your mat, arms overhead. Inhale. Take a hold of the left wrist and crescent to the right. Inhale, center. Take a hold of the right wrist and crescent to the left. Let's do that again. Inhale, center, crescent right. Inhale, center, crescent left, keeping the feet strong, connected. Inhale, center, crescent right. Bring the right arm down and simply cross it, cross the midline. Inhale, center, both arms come out straight. Exhale, cross the midline, crescent left. Inhale, come center. Exhale, we'll step the left leg behind the right. And the arms continue to move in that direction. Then we'll come back to center, cross right leg behind the left. The knees are bending. I'm on the ball of the foot. And the back knee is pressing into the calf of the front leg. If you've been doing this with me all week long, you'll notice a slight difference here as we step behind. I'm not straightening the leg. That's an option as well. I'm giving it a little curtsy. Krishna dance. One more time, each side. And to the right. I think we started right, so we'll finish. There we go. And then back to center. Awesome. Take the left leg behind. Raise the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. In, bend the knees, flatten the back. Exhale, lift the hips, press into the floor and drop the head. Again, from the side, it looks like inhale, bend. You come to a flat back above the heart. Exhale, drop the head below the heart in a forward fold. Oh yeah. Inhale and exhale. Now come all the way to standing, pushing the floor away with the feet. The arms come up together and hands to your heart. Uncross the leg. So you're standing probably at the back side of your mat, bringing the right leg behind the left. So we should be on the left side of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, drop the head to the floor. Chest to thigh. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the head. One more. Ah, yes. And then we come up with the straight legs, really strong foundation, arms overhead, palms together, and exhale the feet to the center of your mat. And let's walk to the top of your mat. We're going to put some of these actions together in our sun salutation today. The sun salutations we'll be doing are called classic, and whatever that means to you, doesn't matter. You're going to just follow along. So, I mean, it does matter. What the meaningfulness matters, but whether or not it rings a bell, no worries. So we'll start with their feet parallel, and then step the left leg behind the right, keeping the leg straight, equal weight on both feet. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Having a block handy here is a great idea. Inhale, step the left leg to the back edge of your mat. So your block will come to the side. If you have two, even better. Now you can get that big, strong, giant leap. Bring the back knee to the floor. And remember, we're staying off the kneecap. So you want to take the front heel, pull it back. So it puts you above the kneecap. Arms come overhead. Right wrist in front of left. Palms turn forward and then keep rotating till the palms find each other. Inhale, big circle to the chest. Pause here, or extend the arms all the way forward. And then we'll reverse that out and hold 3 breaths. 2. 1 more breath. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Step your right leg all the way back to meet your left. We're going to step in front of the left leg so that the legs are crossed, ankles are crossed. Inhale, come into the top of a push-up. We were here before. Bring the knees down, lift the heels up. That's an easier cross. Chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Tops of the feet down. And lift, lengthening. Opening the front side of the heart. You can feel the shoulder blades push the heart forward. And then release. Take it into a downward facing dog. Raising the left leg to the sky. Inhale, rotate through the ankle. So we'll hold for a breath or two here, going both directions. I hope you guys are having fun. This is one of my favorite class sequences. Left leg forward, right knee to the floor. And we're going to cross again. So left wrist in front of the right, turn the palms forward, keep spinning till they meet each other, and then take a big circle into the heart. Pause at the forehead, or if you'd like, you can extend the arms all the way out, your choice. Reverse the action. Inhale, exhale, hands to the floor, hold there. Push with the back foot. Step your right leg behind. Inhale, lift torso. And that could be a bend in the knee if you'd like. Exhale, drop the torso, straighten the legs, and take it as deep as you can. And for a breath, hold. So you feel the IT bands really start to waken up. And then inhale, half lift. Press down through the feet. Come all the way to rise up. Palms together. And exhale, hands to your heart. So we stay in the cross because now we're ready for the second side. Inhale. You did it. You did it. Follow along. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold. It's brain gym for sure. Inhale, step your right leg back. We're just in a low lunge, normal low lunge. We bring the knee to the floor, cross the wrists at the top, left in front of right. Palms forward, keep twisting. We're turning, and then bring the fingers in, forehead or out. Unwind. Now we're going to hold. Palms are together. Interlace the fingers. Holding for 3 breaths. 2 more. 1 more. Big crescent moon. Exhale, the hands to the floor. Step the left leg back, crossing in front of the right ankle. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You could do knees or no knees. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release, taking it back into a downward facing dog. High lift, inhale with the right leg. Rotate through the ankle. We'll go both directions here. And bend the knee all the way forward. Back knee to the floor. Inhale, cross right wrist in front of left. Palms forward. Pull the hands towards you. Exhale, forward. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step forward as you push off. Left ankle behind right. Inhale, flat back. Use your blocks. Exhale, forward fold. Down and in. Pause here. Full breath. And on your next inhale, raise the torso. Press down through the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs and come all the way to standing. Palms together, hands to your heart. Okay, so you're just getting the gist of it. We still have the cross of the legs. We're going to do that again, but at a regular pace. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back with the left leg. Gently bring the knee to the floor. Inhale, cross. Right wrist in front of left. Exhale, palms together. Send it forward. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step right leg back to cross in front of the left. Inhale, glide into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. We're going to add on here, top of the foot down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, add on, head to the floor, bring the hands around, interlace the fingers, or stack palm on palm. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders, and the legs come off the floor for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. So we plant the toe to the floor, hands to the chest, knees if you'd like, or you just use no knees to press all the way back up. And the ankle that's on top lifts, that's your left leg. Step all the way forward. Back knee to the floor, right wrist in front of left as it comes up. Inhale, making a cross. Exhale, circle the hands towards the chest and out. Inhale, reverse the action with the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor, push off with your back foot, step behind the ankle. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, drop it down and in. Inhale, all the way to standing. Let's come up. Palms together, hands to your heart. We're ready for the second side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Yep, heart rate's coming up. Inhale, left, right leg step back. Knee gently to the floor. That's a giant step. Inhale, cross left in front of right. Turn the palms towards each other, interlace the fingers. Inhale towards you, exhale out. Inhale, reverse the action. Through the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left leg steps in front of the right in a cross. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, take it down to the floor. Hands interlace behind the back base of the spine. Opposite thumb forward and raise the legs. Raise the shoulders, head, neck, and shoulders. Hold 3. Hold 2, big strong inner thigh squeeze. And 1, keep lifting. Release to the floor. Full reverse push-up. Top leg, that right leg lifts to the sky, steps all the way through. Back knee to the floor. Inhale, raise. Right wrist in front of left. Exhale, spin the wheel. Into the heart, out to the side. Inhale, back up. And exhale, push off with the back foot as you plant the hands. Step forward, crossing left ankle behind right. Inhale, half lift. With or without blocks. Exhale, drop it in and down. Inhale, press the feet and come all the way to standing. Exhale, uncross the ankle. Hands to your heart center. Whew, wow, okay, so that got my heart rate up quite a bit. We're gonna pause for a flow. Little bend in the knee, jump to the side. So we're now right legs back. Big Tarasana, hands to the sky. Take a full breath in, full deep breath out. So making that beautiful X shape. I'm going to turn it out, bend the knee, coming into warrior 2. The arms settle into horizontal plane. I reverse the warrior. Left hand comes to the shin, right arm reaching up and over. You'll come back to warrior 2. Inhale here, pause. Another breath. Strong and sturdy through the feet, pressing into all 4 corners. So really watch that we're planting the outer edge of the back foot, and that's pretty stable. Then bring your forearm to the thigh. And we're going to sweep the left arm forward, the top arm, and then plug the arm bone into the shoulder socket. So this is out, this is in. And keep circling the arm over the head. We're going to circle all the way around. And as it gets to the top, we're going to lift ourselves back up and take the reverse warrior. So the right arm's lagging. It's going to circle now. Big lasso the head and pull the body up into side angle, and we'll do it again. Inhale, circle the head. Exhale, plant the hand. Inhale, circle the head. Exhale, plant the forearm. Inhale, circle the head. Exhale, plant. Inhale, circle the head. Exhale, drop the hand all the way to the earth. Circle the arm, keep it above the head. Hold 3. So we're really trying to make this front leg parallel 2. And 1, straighten the leg, rotate forward all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Walk your hands forward. And then shift your hips all the way back. We're doing that hinge again. And to stay out of hyperextension or to really keep this embodiment of strength, I want you to bend your knees, then widen the thighs, and a soft lift of the top. You know you're in the heel. Please experiment with this. We're really opening the posterior chain. Inhale, come forward, planting the left hand plumb line below the nose, and then right arm reaching up. Holding. And just notice where your arm is in space. Okay, if it's back behind you and we're twisting the shoulders, rotated forward, see if you wind the hand so it's palm is facing the side wall, the same side that you're twisting, and then lower the right hand to the floor. It's straight down, and we'll bring the opposite hand and open into a little twist. And one more breath. Exhale back down to the floor. Walk the hands, or turn the left foot out. Bend the knee, bring the forearm to the thigh. And we're now in side angle, going to the left. Right arm's gonna reach and lift us up into warrior 2. So warrior 2, take a couple of breaths. Feel the power of the shoulder blades connecting towards the spine, which lifts the heart, and the spreading of the shoulders down away from the ears, out through the fingertips. So we get a sense of opening the back of the heart as well. So it's very evenly spaced. We'll plant the right hand to the thigh and lift the right arm. Opposite arm up and over would be your left. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come back into warrior 2. And a side angle, forearm to the thigh. And we're going to sweep the right forward. Plug the arm bone into the shoulder socket, and then keep the arm. Let it come all the way around, full motion as it comes to the sky. Pull yourself up, land on the back leg, and now the front arm just naturally is going to do the same action, or unnaturally, forearm to the thigh. And in this way, we're just building a beautiful dance, circling the head, crossing the arm over the midline, and coming back up. 2 more. Last one. Coming all the way to the floor. As you extend down, right arm comes up, pop the back heel off the floor, and step your left leg back to meet your right. In a full downward facing dog now. Releasing the hip, wide angle for a while. Inhale, coming to the top of push-up. Exhale, regular chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Okay, and opt for a low cobra as well. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're child's pose. reset, catch your breath in downward dog or child's pose, either one. And from here, step or jump your feet to your hands. Just a little pounce action. Forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, dropping and down. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Palms together. Exhale, hands center. And take a shoulder roll forward, up, back, and down. We have one more standing, and then we'll go to the floor. This is a culmination of a couple of weeks of practice, and we're putting it all together. Step the right leg back. So you're getting every single cue here. Leg comes back, the arms pulsing out and then crossing forward as you bow into the heart and open as you come up. Inhale, exhale. So opposite arm on top each time. The arms are just making a big figure 8. Should feel fluid, water-like quality. Last time, bring the arms all the way overhead. Inhale here. And take a hold of the wrist, crescent to the left. Inhale, center, hold the left wrist with the right hand and crescent to the right. And back to center. Bend your back knee. So I want you to feel the difference between bend. And then we're going to open the waist or twist towards the knee that's in front. So for me, it's left. Now straighten the back leg with no other movement. Straighten the back leg. Take the back hand around to the base of your spine. So it's now crossing the midline. And then send it down to the back of the thigh. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Bend the elbow, hold behind the head, and then press. The heel and the elbow are in opposition to each other. Right elbow reaching to the sky, opening the whole side body, front body, hip flexor, and the thigh lifting up and pressing all the way through the heel to keep a steady base. And then release, coming out with the arms twisting. Reach forward and we'll take it into twisting low lunge. Right hand to the floor, left arm's going to sweep around and take mandalas. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, up. It's already 2. Let's take one more. No rush. With breath, plant the hand, step your left foot back to meet your right. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale into planks. A lot of strength and energy. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And step the right leg to the top of the mat. Coming into a crescent lunge, hands to the thigh. Then open the palms up as you raise the torso vertical. Exhale, bow forward. Figure 8 with the arms. Inhale and exhale, or just move the arms. So if it's too much to move the torso, just move the arms. We want to get the shoulder open and the movement coming through the arms. One more. And then take the arms overhead, holding, clasping the left wrist, crescent right. Inhale, center, clasp the right wrist, crescent left. Inhale, center, open to the right. Take the right hand, back hand, all the way around. So you're squeezing the waist, or you can take the hand to the hamstring. I like that version. Reach the left arm up, bend the elbow, hand behind the base of the skull. Actually, it's behind the head, not down. Right here, push. Head into hand, lengthen the neck. Lift the elbow to the sky. Press the thigh to the sky, into the hand, reaching the energy out through the back heel. Hold your balance. Stand your ground here. One more breath. You can do it. Open up, open up, open up. Wider, wider, wider. And then release. Inhale back into the twist. Shifting forward, deep bend here. We're in a very large leap. The front leg to the back leg. Land left hand to the floor. Bring the right arm and circle mandala style all the way around. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. Inhale to the sky. That's 2. One more time. Big circle. And plant the right hand. Step your left leg back. Right leg back, excuse me. Downward facing dog. Inhale to a high push-up position. And we'll lower to the floor, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Take your gaze to your third eye. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your gaze towards the navel. In here, lift the head slightly. Take your gaze between the thumbs and jump your feet to or through your hands. We're going to come into a seated pose. I'm going to be right here. In the center of your mat, let's take the hands behind the base of the spine. Kickstand the hands so we're really upright. And let's turn the palms or fingers facing you. Bend the elbows and lean back slightly. Drag the heels in. Draw the knees towards you. We're making an M or W type shape. Lift the heels, one or both. Point the toes. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bend. Right leg. So we're getting into the abs. Left leg. Inhale. Right leg and bend. Left leg and bend. And if you want to do this with no hands, so you can really feel the full power of your core. Maybe it needs a little kickstand with the hands. You decide. Both legs now. Extend and bend and extend and bend. 2 more breaths here. Extend and hold for 2 breaths. Hold. Hold. Shaking is good. Keep it here. 1 more breath. 1 more breath. And bend the knees gently. Knees into the chest. Plant the feet. Take the hands so the fingertips are facing away from you, right behind the hips, and then push the feet into the floor and lift. Open up the hip flexors. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And release back down to the ground. Extend the legs out. Turn the fingertips to face you. Purvottanasana. Press through the heels and lift into upward or eastern stretch. Intense eastern stretch. And release back down. Upright Dandasana. Right knee comes into the chest, out to the side, making an L shape. We'll take the same arm movement, planting the right hand. Left arm is going to sweep around, circle the head, and then plant left hand to the shin. Right arm does the same thing. Big circle. Plant the hand. Going forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, plant. Again. 1 more. Plant the hand, lift the hips, circle the arm. Exhale, take the hips to the floor. We'll touch the shin. Right arm is going to turn towards the shin, hooking around the opposite leg. And then cross left wrist in front of right. Inhale, slide it forward. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, lean into this. Forward. Exhale back. Try to bring your hip towards the thigh, not away from it. Hip towards the thigh. Sit bones pressing. Turn the palms to the foot or the ankle. Bend the elbows and take this into a full forward fold. And if you've got challenges in the hamstring area, okay, for those of you who have challenges in the hamstring area, you might be more upright. You're going to take the fist of the outside hand and place it underneath the knee. Press the knee into the fist. Opposite hand still coming over, and a more straight spine. And when you bring the chest to the thigh, you can take it all the way down. So there are some options and opportunities to really experiment with this. Let's come back up. 3 breaths, right leg over left. Inhale, hug knee to chest. Raising the left arm. Exhale, cut the elbow across the knee. Slice the hand to the back of your mat. And enjoy a deeper twisting stretch. Come back to center. Extend the right leg, crossing the ankles. So we're in Nandasana with a variation in this idea of taking the masculine and crossing it over the feminine side, and feminine is crossed to the masculine side. You really want to build more connectiveness between the two, so we have access to both energies, of which we are all made of. So crossing left hand over right shin, or the top leg, opposite arm, and just open it up. And close the gate, right hand comes around and we're straight on. Shift forward, inhale, exhale, raise up. Inhale, forward and hold. Wrapping the hands around the soles of the feet, the ankles, the shins. So you could be here as well. 10 breaths. This is a longer hold. It's our last posture. Really, the last posture. Deep. Embrace it. Because we have 10 breaths, you don't have to automatically go to the deepest place or force it. You might be really taking it a little bit deeper with each breath, and allowing the subtlety, the subtle breath energy to release any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders, the jaw. That's already 8 breaths. Let's take 2 more. One more. And you'll come out of that slowly. Coming back just to upright position, uncross the leg, bend the left knee, bringing the foot to the inner thigh. So we have an L shape here. We'll plant the back hand, sweep the front arm all the way around, making a circle, and then it resides on the shin. Sweep back hand comes around, big circle. Back. We're adding in this quality, right? The energies here are soft, and then power, fluid, rigid. It's good to have both. We're not trying one over the other. Let's plant the back hand, lift the hips, sweep the arm into a modified wild thing, and bring the hips back to the floor, and cross the left arm over the right shin. And exhale, lean forward. Inhale, coming up. The lean forward is this hip coming towards the thigh. You're closing the gap. And one more. Right wrist over left. Clasp the sole of the foot. And drop in for 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Inhale, coming back to center, across the foot over the leg, bent knee over the straight leg. Inhale, hug the knee in. Let's raise the right arm and then take a twist, hook the elbow, and twist to the back wall. 3 deep breaths here. Release, extend the leg. So we're crossing the ankles. Opposite hand over the top leg, open to the left wall. And sweep the wrist, crossing wrists together, and lean forward. And leaning forward through the hip, we're dumping the water out the front side of the pelvic floor. Your hips or sit bones are reaching back. And then bring it upright. Do it again. Hook the hands around the sole of the foot, bend the elbows, and drop in wherever that is for you. My forehead on this side is not touching. It's a little bit tighter, so I'm going to really breathe into the spaces that are tight and let the breath flow through the body until we can release some of the tension. And there's my forehead. Just reach the knee, and then I start to bring it a little deeper with each breath. Not forced. I don't need to get somewhere or be in the same spot I was where I finished yesterday. This is all a dance and a play, and maybe I'll surpass what I did yesterday. Maybe today I'll just find something new and be in the newness of the posture. And be able to move the muscles slightly differently, to experience myself differently. 2 more breaths. And then slowly and gently we'll come out of that posture, uncrossing the legs, bend slightly and lower down to the floor. Coming in, getting ready for Shavasana. Exhale all the air out. We'll probably end 10 after the half hour here today. Cross right knee over left. Hug the knees in once again. Take the ankles wide and keep the feet active. Supine Gomukhasana. This is how we've been finishing our classes over the last course of 2 weeks. And if you want to go back through any of these classes, they're out on YouTube. I do post them. Let's bring the feet to the floor. That is, if I don't have any electronic glitches or technology glitches. So we're taking this into a twist, dropping or guiding the knees to the left. Make sure the head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed, and there's no tension in the shoulders. And then we'll bring the knees back to center. Uncross the legs, and left over right. Hug the knees in. Ankles wide, active feet. And keep the torso as much as possible relaxed into the floor. So if you need a head to bolster, you could do that. Or if you want to uncross and just take the ankle to the knee, that's a great option. You can be right here if that's better for you. Otherwise, knees are into the chest. And then we'll relax the feet to the floor and guide the knees over. Relax the head, roll the head side to side. We've got some hearing people in the background, so we're being quiet this morning, as quiet as we can. Bring the knees back to center, and then extend the legs out, heels to the pockets of your pocket corner of your mat, and let your arms relax to the side. A blanket's always nice to have to keep yourself warm in Shavasana, and to really allow the full relaxation response in the body that we're really trying to elicit in Shavasana. It's nothing more than a meditative tuning into the body. Release, relax. Bring your awareness to your right palm of the hand. Notice and observe what you feel. And then bring your awareness to the left palm of the hand. And then imagine the energies that reside in the palms, right and left, ping-ponging over to the other side. Little jumps of energy. Or maybe they're electrically traveling through the body at a magnetically high rate speed, the speed of an atom. And the energy is moving from right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right. Notice what it is in the realm of relaxation, with the neck, release, ears, any tension in the forehead, cheeks, shoulders, hands, arms. Release, relax. One more minute. Take a deep breath into the belly. Send it through the fingers, toes, arms and legs. Then just start to move through the joints. Maybe wiggle the fingers. A lot of joints there. Maybe rotate the wrists or the ankles. In some way, or begin to re-inhabit the muscle and skeletal system of the body. Just draw the knees to the chest and then roll to either side, right or left. Pause there in fetal position and give yourself an acknowledgement. In some way, gratitude, a word, a thought, a pat on the back of how you showed up today. When you are ready, come to a seated position on the mat, crossing the legs. So we still have the crossover. Palms together at your heart center. reassess from the beginning to the end of class. If you're out of 4, has that level risen? Or maybe it's gone down. There's something to watch. The thoughts in our heads become deeds through our arms and actions that we move from every day. So let the thoughts in our minds be worthy of the energy, the 10 energy in our body, and vice versa. We'll finish out with the hands coming forward, crossing the wrist. Turn the palms so they're facing each other, and draw the fingers in and at the forehead. Pause. Coming out the same way you came in, we start to turn, releasing the palms, keep the wrist crossed, and the seal of Yana, thumb and finger coming together. Then pull the hands back towards you, uncrossing at the wrist, and extend forward. Pushpanjali. Bring it all back into the heart. All that you offer out is the gift that comes back to you. So to get what you want, give more of what you want. Get more what you need, give more of what you want. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in and relax. Deep breath out. We'll finish with an Om.